one's probably the best of the bunch, but it's just kind of annoying to have like an add-on solely for, just that.
Well,
So,
it has a lot of other useful stuff.
okay, maybe for you. For me, I don't find any of it useful because either it doesn't apply to me or it's redundant with other add-ons. It's fine if you're using it totally, right? Like I'm not saying, I can't use it, but just trying to reduce add-on count, right? So, yeah, like everything else basically in that add-on is like handled by like NS bigwigs or the EQLL or like ELV for me, so or it's not applicable to me. It's a good add-on though. I mean, I wish like almost like iTrulia and the E add-on would like merge and like forces into one thing. I think the iTrulia one's written better and the menus look better, so I just think it like lacks like the EQL has like more features in it, if that makes sense. But I think the way they handle some of the features is like a very lazy implementation.
Hello?
Hi.
We can hear you.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Definitely recommend like the Fin like sound setting thing if you're kind of struggling with the private aura sound stuff. Like you would just can share my screen and show like what you would do. So you would just open bigwigs, and then you would go to raid bosses. You would go the Void Spire, I believe it is, right?
Yes, the Void Spire.
And then you would go import, and then you would go to that paste bin that's pinned. You put it in here. I personally unchecked these three things. We can kind of table that for now. If you just want the private aura settings to be updated, like all those like sound settings, you could do that. Obviously, if you've done your own settings, that's fine. This doesn't apply. This is not like some mandated thing. But I think my vibe, and hopefully people are down with this, is like for people that want to opt into this, they would import it, and then when we pull a boss on Mythic, maybe Scoodles mics up and goes, "Man, what when the AI, robotic lady is saying feet, what mechanic is that?" And then everybody goes, "Oh yeah, which one is that?" And then we look at the journal, and then look at the private auras, and maybe it's like a good learning moment to then be better at, X mechanic, or when it says break, we know like what to do with it or something, right? Like that's kind of the idea. So, um, but then like, and then he also set them up for the dungeon bosses. You have to go one at a time through it, but it'll say like break, spread, AOE, line, look at your feet, like shit like that, right? So, um, thank you for taking the time to do that. Um,
Deixa eu ver se isso aqui
Maybe I
não vai
should get
explodir
to the
meu
list
ouvido.
again. I'm blanking out on that. The settings are private aura sounds or something like
It's
that.
raid
Sounds.
bosses,
Yeah, sounds, I think, right? Raid bosses.
and then you select the boss on the top right.
Oh,
Private
down
auras,
there.
yeah.
I think that's a trash spot to have
It
that,
is,
by the
yeah,
way.
I agree.
It should just be down here or like on the main level or something. Yeah. So if you want to see the listing and you have to do this on a per raid basis. So like once you import and you only check that box, these are all the things that Finn set up, right? And then I would recommend getting the shared media clauses thing back. It's just the library. It just adds way more sound options. So if you want to like just have, maybe you don't like what was picked, right? Like Me personally, I don't like on this fight saying drop. I wanted to say drop pool, so I went and changed it, right? Only impacts me, who cares, right? You could go. So when you get the arrow, his thing will say targeted, I guess. The grasp of emptiness, it says link. Void remnants, you're saying in a puddle, says feet. When we cross over in P2, the crack, the captain's mark, chain. Debuff in P2 says clear, run away, break your chain. You have a buff from the feather, all that stuff. So, that's it. I need to step away for 1 second. We need people to figure out like the whole feather thing. Like besides Tachi, not a single person said a word about crossing the crack. So I guess like, if you know what you're doing, then great. But if you die to it
I got
because you
shadow
did some
step.
fucking okay. I don't need everybody to like mic up and say what they're doing. Just like I suspect some people don't understand what was being asked or didn't read it. So I'm just promoting awareness of it. So
Should be illegal that this buff tracker add-on can show me I don't have a weapon aura, but I can't just click it to have it then apply a weapon oil to my weapon.
Wait, mine does.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
like
I
from
just
the
clicked
ready
it to
check,
apply.
the like buff tracker add-on that puts all the missing like
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just click that?
I
Mm-hmm.
can't in combat, but outside of combat I can.
Mine does not do that. Oh, there's a setting. Click to cast.
Is there a way to turn that off specifically and only for the like augment rune?
Yeah, if you do /BR under the main like buffs tab, there's consumables and you can choose augment rune.
I came back. That unchecking that makes it not auto-consume it. Yes, no?
It just doesn't pop up, I think, if you uncheck that.
Okay, I remember someone saying something about like auto-consuming them the other day, and I didn't really fact check if that was happening to me or not, so. Is Scoodles there?
Yes.
I changed the arrow stuff in phase 1 to use the markers now, so it'll say if you have the note on your screen like at 24 seconds, at
Yeah.
everyone square and triangle, or like blue and green, or like red off board, blue off board, like that type of thing.
Word.
Kind of what we were sort of saying, informally. I just changed it to that since I think between markers, colors, the numbered order, DMV, the full name, government name, I think that was causing a bit of confusion. So I think we were doing great with it. So. Mallow has been promoted to raid lead, so we can start an RC session. It's good that also we update our wish list, so it's not, sandbag our loot. All right, Dave, if you could put down a flask cauldron, like along the edge, and then Nora, potion cauldron, and then dinner dad, lunch girl, whatever, lunch lady. Make sure to grab your consumables. Our shield is on Malo for other shamans, just so you're not getting yelled at with the alert. Do we see the note?
Yes.
And for somebody who can see like several lines at 24 seconds, does it say add everyone and has like a square and a triangle marker? Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Warlocks can do their gateway. They could even do it now. You would stand at the ping and you would put it towards us, like across that crack. That's the crack that needs it.
I don't know if that works.
What do you mean? Like does
Because when I place my demonic circle down before the intermission and she breaks the platform, it just disappears.
well, I could be mistaken. I swore in the Vindy video I saw it. I guess we could just try.
I don't
and then
know if my Discord is open. Oh, it is. Fuck. How do I?
just. I mean, you could just stay muted. I mean, what are the odds that you're gonna have to say something, right? Like, just as long as you can hear, right? You could just like type or something. So.
Where's the gateway supposed to go? Is this correct?
The Aylwood gateway is the those well. So here's the thing. Not everyone is okay. So we will be starting here where the ping is my understanding, and then we're going clockwise. So we then go there. But then when we cross over, people are not going to have a gateway charge where you're standing. So everyone crosses on the first. Now, something Mandy pointed out to me, I mean, you're certainly aware of this, Himnik. Some Warlocks are running that one talent where they don't get debuffed. That's how some Warlocks are crossing twice, if you want to do that. But that second gateway to everybody else is sort of like fake news if you take it the first time, if that makes sense. Because you'll still be debuffed.
Fester needs some pots if people have extras.
Someone just trade him so we can get going. Rebuffs. Another important piece of data as well is that range are the only eligible targets for the the Hymnic Glorib puddle drop that they pointed out last time we pulled this. So like if you're a melee and we're saying bait,
4, 3,
that doesn't apply to you.
2, 1. Bait.
First arrows are green and blue,
Time spiral.
not red.
Square plus triangle.
Comes.
Good job.
Debuff.
X plus off board.
Cross
Targeted.
plus off board.
X off board.
Bait.
At bait text, if you say that, that's Northern Sky telling you to bait the puddle.
Square plus off board.
Wasn't paying attention. Did we hit Varellus?
He only has 2 stacks.
Okay, so off board.
Off board. Bait.
Peony Ramchi. Vaughn, look your Vaughn.
Time spiral. Time spiral.
Sean, you gotta be careful. You're getting hit a lot in these phases. Our multi-dives can cheat up the lane a little bit, and we can all be baiting here, range up in this corner. Skull. You do what you gotta do to do damage.
Bait.
Ranged or baiting.
Clear.
Hit the ads.
Clear debuff.
Explosion. Bait.
Bait, bait, bait. Debuff.
Taunting in 3,
Good job.
2, 1.
Explosion.
Rate damage. Range bait.
Defensive. Clear.
Move.
That was a. So like, what was that grip? That was.
Taunting in
Keep moving,
3,
keep moving.
2, 1.
Bait.
Res Marm.
Chain.
Buff. Your debuff.
Explosion.
Explosion soon. Defense if
Keep
you're low.
those ads.
Clear.
Ready to taunt.
Bait.
Taunting in 3,
Range bait.
2, 1.
Exil.
Play your debuff. Brave on the lines.
Explosion.
Ray damage.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
Resville.
Defensive.
Once the shield breaks, we'll cross.
Chain.
Beat.
Explosion.
Get ready to cross soon. 3,
Bait.
2,
Clear.
1.
Fort. Mage buff.
Self CD.
Huddle. Undress.
Explosion.
Taunting in 3, 2, 1.
Exil. Explosion.
Just wipe. That felt so much harder to heal. That phase.
Bait.
These ads are just staying alive forever.
Clear.
I mean, people are doing some
Defensive.
weird fucking movement. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going outside into like this area where there's shit on the ground to like line up an arrow, and then someone moves.
E aí,
and just
Rochar?
fucks it up.
MM tá de volta. É. Por enquanto.
I also don't know if there's like other stuff.
Não, não tem
besides
ninguém
the
com 4
VKs
peças na minha
that are
guilda, só
moving
eu e
them,
o DH.
But like one of the ads looked like it got gripped to Malo at the center of the room, and another
They-
one the like bait
They just
circles
jump
came
around.
out. Oh,
They
do they
themselves
jump?
move.
Okay.
They
Vou
should
ter
not
que
move
ver o meu
enough enough
VOD
to
pra ver
jump
se esse
a second time
tempo
like
de
that.
PI tá certo.
it.
Eu acho que ele tá mandando cedo.
Yeah, Dratnos had a video come out. So obviously you're busy. I wouldn't expect you to see him. It was like overnight, and he made a comment in the video something about there's a
Eu tô com
sweet
2
spot
lives
about
abertas.
30 yards where they won't jump and they also won't be empowering the boss. But he said good luck.
No
with,
YouTube,
like,
no caso.
that.
Nem sabia que dava pra
But
fazer
I-
isso.
he said ideally they should just be dead. It's
Tem que
like
deletar dos
everything I
VODs
just said is
depois.
like if when shit gets fucked. I wasn't paying attention. Him, Nick, or did our gateways stay up?
I didn't pay attention. I think
Okay,
mine was up.
also, the if my understanding of this is correct, if you're looking to have a gateway to do both like bridge crossings, you would want it at the crack that currently doesn't have one, like the purple blue crack.
I put it there last time. I don't know why I put it there this time.
I mean, the rune's a circle. It's easy to just sort of be like, I'll just put it here.
Tá difícil de achar o PI nas 3 linhas de buff que eu tenho. Por que eu não posso botar o PI no meu
Buff.
cooldown manager, pelo amor de Deus? Ah, tá certo.
For me, those NS encounter alerts were not working last time we pulled this fight, and I find them very useful. So, recommend enabling those if you need kind of like the pre-apocalypse type of help.
Eu esqueci de arrumar minha
Saying
marca.
things like bait or explosion.
Bait.
First
Time
arrows to
spiral.
blue and green.
Square plus
Coming soon.
triangle.
Good job. If you have little ads, you can bring them to me.
Next arrow is red ad, off board.
Cross plus off board.
There it is, red and off board.
Bait.
Next one is Farad, the Moload square, and off board.
This is don't need red.
Yeah, mine missed
Square plus
Okay.
off
We need,
board.
alright, so I got blue, other person get red.
We have a puddle growing under us, careful.
All arrows off board. Good comms with that, Emma, Phil.
Off board.
Off board, off board.
Bait.
Good push. Your phone.
Time spiral.
Range bait.
Time spiral. Clear. Bait.
Move. Puddles.
Explosion.
Explosion soon.
Bait.
We missed 2 of the ads. Taunt.
Hunting.
Move. Puddle.
Yeah, we're saying so for the. There we go.
Bait.
Bait.
Clear. Defensive.
Clear debuff.
Explosion.
Hunting.
Bait.
Move.
Explosion.
Clear debuff. Ray damage.
Bait.
Bait, bait, bait.
On.
Exil. Clear. Explosion.
Ray damage.
Hunting.
Bait.
Bait.
Defensive.
There's a puddle in the AMZ. Gotta move a bit.
Hit these
Hit
ads.
those ads. Hit those ads.
Bait. Clear.
We have to cross now. 3, 2, 1.
Self CD.
Cross. Had to blow link early.
She doesn't want to jump. Cool.
Drop.
Puddle. Move.
Explosion.
Help
These
popular
ads.
now.
Hit the ads.
Bait.
It's hunting.
Swipe.
Explosion.
It's really hard struggling with these ads.
Que tempo ruim pra dar dispel, né?
People are trying to stay too close to the group when they
O
should be
bate que
going
VC
further out.
geralmente simula ou fica alguns por cento
that's in part
atrás. Tipo,
because
meu
we're
Hunter
standing too
simulando
close to the
65k
puddle,
e eu
so they
custo
can't really go
50k.
that far to the left.
É que depende da. É que eu simu... Eu não sei minha simulação pra uma luta dessas, por exemplo. Tem um monte de Ed nascendo o tempo inteiro. No single target eu costumo bater o que eu simulo, mas a gente não tem nenhuma luta nessa expansão.
didn't see that. and
Então,
not to
vou te dizer
fuck off
assim,
someone.
antes do apocalipse dos Adons, sim, mas hoje em dia eu não sei dizer. Porque não tem nenhuma luta full single ainda pra
It's
ter,
probably 'cause we're just
pra
always
checar, assim.
butted up right against the,
Ainda tem o
shit
tem o
and
ponto que,
everybody's
tipo,
stacking
início
on
de
it.
season é muito comum.
Yeah, we
Tem
can
algumas
move much more aggressively too.
tem
Some
algumas
groups
interações
we're
entre
moving
spells
after
que
the
não
third
estão bem
barrier
refletidas
breaks.
na
To
simulação
cross that
ainda.
like
Tem
wall, some
o
groups go
tuning da
after the
Blizzard que
second
acontece
barrier, so they're
semanalmente.
moving
Tem
like,
bastante
what, 50%
mudança,
earlier than
assim,
we
nos
are every
primeiros
time.
dias, primeiras semanas de um
Yeah,
tier.
even like last night, even on some of
Então
our
eu não me
slow
preocuparia com isso agora.
T2s or whatever, we basically had the entire third segment left that we could use.
Mas dá pra dar uma olhada na simulação lá, ver o que, que ele tá priorizando e a quantidade de casts de uma simulação de 5 minutos e a quantidade de cast que tu tá dando numa luta de 5 minutos, mais ou menos. É uma boa maneira de ver. Outra boa maneira de ver é só pegar um player mesmo, né, num exemplo vida real e comparar.
I don't know, do you somehow have like a
Se a distribuição de dano tá
some notes
parecida, se a
saved?
quantidade de
don't know.
casts tá
That's
parecida,
hard
se
for me
o teu opener tá certo, se tem alguma coisa que tu não deveria estar fazendo, que não deveria fazer e tá fazendo. Eu descobri que um colega aqui da raid, não vou dizer a classe, mas estava, tipo, usando duas spells juntas que não pode usar. No caso de Hunter, eu posso dar o exemplo, né? No caso de Hunter, por exemplo, o Volley, ele te dá double tap. E o True Shot também te dá double tap. Então, eu nunca quero usar os dois seguidos, né? Tipo, eu tô dando override no meu double tap.
Can't believe they killed the T.
Às vezes é um erro conceitual que tu pode estar fazendo que tu nem tá ligado.
Bait.
First arrows are blue and green.
Time spiral. Square plus triangle.
If you have little ads, you can bring them to me.
Next arrows, red ad, off board.
Cross plus
Comes.
off board.
Has to go to cross. Good job.
Bait.
Far
Square
ad
plus off board.
and off board.
Essa cal tá certa? Ah, tá certo. Eu achei que a gente tava no quadrado agora.
Off
Arrows
board.
off board.
Bait.
Gostou das mudanças de Hunter? MM não mudou quase nada, né? Nem sei se aplica essa pergunta.
Time spiral.
Eu não gosto que MM não tem uma opção de CD. Meu Deus. Eu não gosto que MM não tem uma opção de um CD mais curto. Os 2 minutos de CD de MM dói. BM eu não gostei. Achei. Acho muito ruim apertar 3 botões a luta inteira. Espero que MM ou tome um rework ou nunca seja viável. No caso, a melhor classe, né? Viável pode ser, foda-se. Ops. Erros que foram cometidos.
Rich bait.
Não era pra eu ter dado Hunter's Mark nesse moço. O outro Hunter viu, obrigado.
Clear.
Explosion. Clear. Bait. Bait.
Survival, tipo, tá legal, mas deixaram a classe na bad, né? Tá cheia de bug.
Silver arrows.
E não tá dando dano nenhum. Meio tristeza a situação do Survival. Mas a gameplay tá divertida, só
Damage.
precisa arrumar todo o resto.
Bait.
Range bait.
Clear. Defensive.
Silver arrows.
Clears debuff.
Explosion.
Taunting.
Taunt.
Bait.
Range bait.
Drop. Chain.
Silver arrows.
Explosion.
Taunt.
Bait.
Range bait.
Drop. Clear. Explosion.
Debuff. Ray damage.
Taunt.
Bait.
Range bait.
Defensive.
Once this breaks, we'll cross.
Move.
Explosion.
3,
Bait.
2, 1.
Cross, and then we're baiting. We're baiting.
Self CD.
It's okay.
on it back,
I'll live.
Jones.
I'll live. I'll live. I think we do. We skip next shield. I think we just skip next shield.
Yes, we do.
Swap now.
Explosion.
Taunting.
Just focus Illyria. Hit the ads. Focus Illyria.
Bait. Excel.
Watch your health.
Clear.
Good job.
Explosion.
Quem mandou você deu 5 minutos tomando cu, viu?
Just keep moving here.
Eu falei que era uma má ideia.
Time spiral.
Stay in this wedge. Do not go past X. We're just staying at X. Stay at X. Stay at X. Stay at X. Stay at X. Potion. And we're going the opposite way. You're going to use the gateway at green. We're going clockwise. Melee.
Debuff.
Ranged. Tank. Keep moving.
I'm frozen.
Okay.
Stack back up. Don't lead the boss. Somebody fucking
back.
move at that the last second.
Clear.
Alright, everyone reset.
Buff.
Onto me.
Turtle.
Move through.
Os meus reminders não
Scalpel.
estão nos timers que eu achei que eu tava colocando eles quando eu pensei nesses defensivos.
Melee.
Yeah.
Range. Tank.
Clear.
You need to cross immediately. You have the gate.
Cadê o gate?
It's like, how did we lose like 5 people? Melee. Ranged. Bill, you're pointing that in a very questionable direction.
Reset a little bit.
Buff.
Clear.
I'll try and walk towards the gate for people who didn't take it.
A bit.
Don't point it through us, please, Shell.
Melee.
Time spiral.
Ranged. Tank.
Debuff. Clear.
Cross. Stay here.
Buff.
Melee. Ranged. Ranged.
Clear.
Morri. Será que dá pra dar pré-turtle nesse bow and arrow?
Melee. Ranged.
E aí, Trihardo? Valeu pelos 23 meses. Dentro do seu true shot, nunca usa Rapid Fire. Idealmente, não. Assim, tu quer ter o teu buff de... É Bombardment, eu acho o nome? Eita, tem um negócio no meio aqui. Aqui, tu quer ter... Bulletstorm. Tu quer ter o teu Bulletstorm no início do teu true shot, mas assim que ele acabar, se ele acabar com menos de 8 segundos dentro do teu true shot, não vale a pena renovar. A menos que tu tenha que se mexer, né? Aí se tu tem que mover, aí mamou. Aí usa o Rapid Fire, que é melhor do que um Steady Shot.
If you have the bow and arrow, you need to wait for it to go off and then gate. Everyone else should go as soon as you see her like casting that devouring whatever thing that puts the puddle on the platform. You can leave immediately. If you have the bow and arrow, you don't. I guess technically, if you're like jumping across without the gate and you're jumping in a way so that you're not going to put it through the raid, you can cross, but you need to be like really careful that you're not going to just like murder the raid as you try and cross.
Gotcha.
I don't really know what's going on with the multiple raid node thing. My only other theory is because Molo is raid lead. If you want to just give me raid lead, and then I'll take assists away from you. Maybe there's just something with
Eu não sei por que tá tão errado assim. Ele me mandou eu usar Turtle no... Foi tipo o terceiro Aspect of the End. Tá full errado isso aqui, pô. Vou ter que deletar. E vamos de YOLO.
Yeah, there's people like stacking on each other and pointing them in the same direction, but still not hitting any of the ads. It was very questionable.
There's also like melee that are like running away from the boss in P3 when they have like that arrow on them instead of just like moving up with the group and just letting everybody else adjust so you can still hit the boss.
Just I don't know. Yeah, just people are not conceptually understanding like what's been gone over. Like yeah, it was fucking tilting on the first platform, just standing in a safe spot, and then somebody just moves with the bow and arrow at the last second and fucking murdered me.
Am I crazy? I don't want to, not trying to call anyone out here, but did someone grip that person with the bow and arrow mechanic?
It was Steve that had it, and he was crashed or whatever, and then he gripped Steve and killed himself and 2 other people.
Okay. Just double checking.
I was going to rescue him, but then that would have happened.
You had more of a thought than I did.
Thoughts can be hard sometimes, so.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tava no alt tab. Tenho que reclamar um negócio pro meu raid leader.
Time spiral.
Blue and green.
Square plus triangle.
If you have little ads, you can bring them over.
Red ad and off board.
Eu acho estranho quem fala triangle.
Cross plus off board.
Red ad off board.
Isso não é muito off-board, não. Tá meio on-board. Flecha no meio da rádio inteira, pô.
Get rid of next.
Red and blue.
Square plus off board.
Claro que vai procar um Sentinel lá no Ed que vai morrer.
Arrows off board.
Off board. Targeted. Bait.
A pronúncia é triangle? Não sei. Sempre achei que fosse triangle. Mas eu posso estar errada. Eu só acho estranho, porque pouca gente fala triangle.
Your phone.
Time spiral.
Ai, tinha mais uma.
Time spiral.
Range bait.
Clear. Bait.
Hold on, watch out.
Silver arrows.
Explosion. Bait.
Range bait.
Taunting.
Debuff.
Explosion.
Rate damage.
Bait.
Range bait.
Clear. Explosion.
Debuff.
Silver arrows.
Damage.
Taunting.
Ai, mano, o cara morre faltando meio segundo pra flecha ir embora.
Move.
Chain.
Debuff.
Explosion.
Rate damage.
Taunting.
Bait.
Range bait.
Clear.
Silver arrows. They're all in melee.
Rate damage.
Wait to taunt. Taunting.
Bait clear.
Range bait.
Stun those ads.
Move ranged.
Explosion.
Hit these
damage.
silver arrows.
Bait. Clear.
Get ready to cross. 3, 2, 1.
Self CD.
We can
puddle,
kill
move.
through, but
Explosion.
CDs will be the same as last time.
Do you want to swap or no?
Bait.
No, I think we stay just Tunnel
Clear.
Illyria. Good job.
Explosion.
Essa explosão ainda vai dar dano na gente?
Great job.
Time spiral.
We're staying at X here. Lands, potion, healer damage. Going towards green. Rise Glorb. Melee. Ranged.
Quê?
Sorry, Marm.
Res Mimi.
Reset back.
Set.
Clear.
Joker buff. Melee. Ranged.
Clear.
Get ready to
Hit
gauge.
across. That's a weird
Go
arrow, man.
across.
Buff.
He died with it.
Stack here on the edge. Buffs. Melee. Ranged.
Oh, we gotta
Oh yeah, because
double
we had
ranged.
puddles.
Sorry, what?
Oh, and we have what?
We had puddles as soon as we hit the transition from meds dying or from people baiting, I guess.
Clear.
I saw them. I was wondering what they
Yeah.
were.
Well, that's
Probably
cursed.
just unlucky in that they spawned after the like board clear check.
Yeah.
But not really relevant to why we
Cara
wiped.
caindo do buraco em
So when
câmera
we
lenta,
cross
nem
the
vi.
crack, can people just stack at the edge of the crack? Like, people are running way ahead and then doing really fucking weird bow and arrows when there's a heavy healing moment. You're causing so much extra movement. So, then how did Glorb die?
I saw Invoker go flying into the crack.
É triangle, mas esse RL
Crack,
coloca é meio do interior.
Yeah, I mean, if your cities are not up for loss, I mean, you could just not do the second use in P2, just so they're
No
off.
interior fala
I guess
triangle.
It just depends on, like, your class, how that, you know, extrapolates to you know. But as a raider, apply it to yourself. I can't just have, like, a golden rule.
E aí, Jerry's?
It might be, Rob, it might be like the note thing that was happening with like Mala, but that darkness in P2 isn't allowing it where you want it in P3.
Ignora o coloca, escapou,
There's
beleza.
so much fuck with the note, and I'm really
I
frustrated.
mean,
Palavra
how do you
curta.
slam it in
I
P3 whenever it's like up?
don't know, I'm getting a ton of alerts. Are other healers getting alerts that are wrong still?
I'm getting an alert for Windrush in P2 that is not physically possible.
Can I get healers to chime in, please, that were complaining earlier about it, so I know? Tachi,
Yeah.
Mark? Still
Yeah.
issues?
Yeah, I'm still. I mean, I'm going off of the timers when my CDs are available, but I'm getting like random, like to push wings when it's still on CD. It's not really a big deal because obviously if it's not up, it's not going to happen. But
Agora, vou usar uma runa cara, hein?
Just keep going. I don't have the time to figure it out, so... There's something fucked, and I don't know what it is. And, like, can people just please do the bow and arrow thing correctly? Like, again, even on that poll, like, we wiped to whatever other reasons, but just, like, I don't know, like, it's not that fucking complicated. Like, you go the direction that the group is going, and if this soul well is your little puddle that spawned under you, you just stand right on the outside of it. You don't go, like, through the group and then have the shaft of the bow with all the arrows, like, hitting everybody. Like, I don't know, like, it's not, like, crazy, like... Right,
I mean, every time I do that, you yell at me because the arrow's going right through the group. Like, that's exactly what I've tried to do. Get on the edge of the circle in the direction of the boss. And I keep getting yelled at that my arrows are going through the group.
Because the obelisks in the circle spawn in a random spot. If you go to the edge, there's a chance that they might be right next to you and going at and shooting at the group.
I mean, I don't know, when you say I keep yelling, I don't think I've said anything to you about an obelisk tonight,
5,
so...
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
Arrows are blue and green.
Time spiral. Square
Buff
plus
save.
triangle.
Blue and green.
Alguém nem se tentou, né?
Missed as well.
Yeah, just wipe. I don't know what we're doing. Like,
Quem que era, pô? Não vi, não.
somebody just, I don't know if if it's Tachi or somebody, I tried targeting them, right as it went off, just somebody just tunneling with it,
Cross
didn't even
plus
realize it
off
was on
board.
them.
Yeah, that was me.
Mas. Ah, é, foi ela mesmo. Tá jogando WoW, Jerrys? Ou ainda tá no.
I don't know what that comment means.
Yeah.
He's saying get it so 2 of the 3 arrows in your pylon are pointing the exact same direction, but I mean, then you're kind of letting the game dictate like a random specific direction that it's gonna fire, which maybe is fine, maybe is not fine.
Eu acabei de explicar como a mecânica do obelisco funciona. Usar mais uma runa aqui pra um wipe sub 1 minuto. Pacu comeu minha vida. Trabalho também. F. Arc Raiders, não cheguei a jogar não.
3, 2, 1.
Bait. Time spiral.
Arrows to blue and green.
Square plus triangle.
Go, blue-green. Red and off board. Or you can favor the middle a little bit, so if you can swivel with it.
Cross plus off board.
Red and off board.
You can bring me the little ones. Good job.
Bait.
Far at it, blue and off board.
Square plus off board.
All them off board.
Off board.
Board, off board.
Bait. Time
Phone.
spiral.
Range bait. So about the DPS cooldowns. If they haven't been up for loss, you just
Time
gotta
spiral.
hold, I guess.
Ué, não saiu meu vôlei. Ops.
Bait.
Crime.
Move.
Clear.
Silver arrows.
Explosion.
Taunting.
Damage.
Why did I taunt? Taunt back, taunt back.
Bait.
Range bait.
Free cleave.
Stun locked me there. Taunting.
Taunting.
Explosion.
Free damage.
Bait. Clear.
Range bait.
Ad spawning.
Puddle move. Your debuff.
Silver arrows.
Wait after this on taunt.
Yep. Taunting.
Bait.
Range bait.
It kicks.
Move.
Explosion.
Ray damage.
Taunting.
Range bait.
Clear.
Heads.
Move.
Silver arrows hit the
Debuff.
ads.
Ray damage.
Waiting and taunting.
Bait.
Taunting.
Range bait.
Stun those ads.
Silver arrows hit the ads.
Range move.
Explosion.
Ray damage.
Oh,
That's not.
Bait.
that was so troll. Alright, crossing.
Range bait.
3, 2, 1.
Self CD.
I need to get these ads dead.
Clear.
Range move.
Explosion.
Ray damage. L pot.
Silver arrows hit the
Defensive.
ads. Hit the ads.
Bait.
John.
Range bait.
I think we were behind on damage, but we'll see.
I think we need to taunt.
Alright.
Explosion.
Ray damage.
Let's
Your debuff. Puddle.
Bait.
It's gonna be a lot of healing healers.
Range
So
bait.
Clear.
get kicks. Get kicks.
Explosion.
Puddle. Ray
Ads.
damage.
Bait.
Puddles. Holy shit.
That was
Should have
super rough
focused
there.
on Illyria there.
We should.
It's
I
fine. Yeah, it's all good. All good.
think Malo was worried he was gonna die to the tank
Alright,
salt
pay attention.
mechanic.
Time spiral.
Just wind up at X. X out of the boss. Melee. Ranged. Look at the arrows, look at the arrows.
Alright, now reset back.
Motion if you have
Reset
it.
back.
Clear.
You too, Malo. Come back just a little bit.
Don't be too far back, it makes the things weird.
Incorreto. Informação incorreta.
Chain's coming. Melee. Ranged. Tank.
Clear.
Then we cross. Just stand
Cross,
right
cross,
at the
cross.
crack. Right at the crack. Melee. Move a bit. Range. Get the arrows in the group. Arrows. Just adjust, adjust.
You're pointing it right through us.
No, it's fine. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Everyone's already adjusted.
Adjust now. Behind the
Back
boss.
up. Back up.
Clear.
Back up.
Hey, don't be too far off the boss. It makes the arrows weird. Through. The arrows. Chains are coming. This is chain. Melee.
We have a weird double. We have a weird double. Oh, we
Range.
break.
Spiral.
Last person break.
Debuff. Clear.
Break whoever's on. No gateway here. Gotta cross.
Cross.
Gotta cross. Get right to the crack. Be right at the green gate. Can res. Here come chain, send every raid CD. Melee. Can res. Move through. Ranged. Keep moving. We have 2 reses. Get Fester up. Keep moving. All raid buffs. Readjust.
Reset.
Be at the ping person.
Clear.
Stack. Warrior buff potion if you haven't. Move through. Final chains here. Empty the bag here.
Can hold right.
Melee.
Do we even break them? We're at 2 million.
I don't know what happens, I guess.
They all break when you kill it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those. All right,
Yeah.
that was good. That was really good.
Só porque eu.
Really
Só porque eu
didn't wipe on
tava
the double
extra salgada de
range
mata.
set. Who was the third person after I called Ovi to break?
So did
like
we
it was a
luck out
horse?
basically when you said we had like a weird double and we just like I guess either raid CD through a double or
No. So we had a weird. It was
Pass on the
a
loot,
melee, Ovi, and someone else, not Malo. Malo was supposed to get it and didn't for some
I
reason.
had it.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to promote Malo to raid lead and then I'm just gonna trade you the loot and if you can just like make a session because I don't have like the buttons. That was 5 pieces I traded you, correct?
Correct.
Qual o nome da sua fonte no jogo?
For its worth, speed ranking, 71%.
Gotham Narrow
85, I
Ultra.
have 296, execution, 51%. We had the 3 deaths there at the end. It's looking pretty,
Deixa eu ver, eu acho que eu tenho um.
couple mishaps. We were
Não lembro se eu tenho um comando
very
pra isso,
ahead
acho
on
que
the
sim.
damage, so that was good.
Just heads up, Fester. It doesn't matter because you can't roll on any of this stuff anyways, but it says you don't have RC enabled or installed.
It's
Mentira, não tem,
because
deletei.
there's no add-ons because he's
Oh,
raiding
no
from the
add-ons at
hospital.
all. Oh, got it.
He might just die.
Ovi, do you appreciate the passion from Festermite raiding out of the hospital?
Well, he's not the one that's hospitalized, so I don't know if it even counts.
Wow.
Isso, lá no Água
How
tem o
about,
link
does he
das
get any
fontes.
points because he's sick himself, but he wasn't hospitalized?
Bom, por hoje era
Maybe,
isso.
like, 0.1
Eu vou nessa.
points?
Give him 50
Amanhã
points
vocês
for that.
descobrem se eu ganhei o bowl ou não.
Do you lose points for
Olha,
being
ganhei
sick at the hospital but not sick enough to be at the
Ganhei
hospital?
uma decoração. Aposto que é horrorosa. Devouring Hitro. Cadê?
Yeah, Fester said he has to go, so like yeah.
Não tem nada bonito nessa raid, né? E é inacreditável.
Whatever. So,
Amanhã
resolution,
tem
we're gonna
raid.
talk about where we're
Mas eu vou aproveitar que acabou a raid cedo e vou mimir. Que daí amanhã eu vou na academia.
I didn't.
Vou ter que refazer meu cadastro lá, né? Que faz uns 4 dias que eu não vou.
But when you get knocked up,
Valeu, guys.
after
Boa
the
noite.
dodging intermission, you can.
Bom início de season pra nós.
Class/race, but you can glide